love. It'll incorporate some dumbbells. If you have them at home, grab them now. We're gonna start on the back of our mat, warming up through the chest, the shoulders, and that back with an inchworm. So hinging from the hips, draw your belly button in, bend forward until your hands touch the ground. If you need to bend your knees, that's totally okay. Begin to walk it out until you're in a high plank, and then walk it back. Arms are gonna come overhead, clap, and bend it down. Good, walk it out and back. Arms up, down, bend over, walk it out. Let's go. This doesn't need to be fast. With control, just really trying to warm it up. We're gonna add on from here in a moment. Good. Starting to feel those delts warm? Yeah. Up and down. Let's go. Out, out, out. Back, back, back. Up and down. Last one. Exhale. This time, walk it out, but we're just gonna stay out for a moment. From here, I want you to tap your opposite hand to shoulder. Tap, tap. If this becomes too much, you can always come onto the knees. Otherwise, stay on those toes. Hips are low, heels press back. Your gaze is down, strong core. Try not to let those hips open up. You want to keep them square to the ground. Tap, tap. Good. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower to a forearm plank. Holding your forearm plank. Shoulders pull back. Press the heels behind you. Pull the belly in. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, let it go. Come all the way up to standing to continue to warm up into those arms. So we're gonna work a lot into the chest and the back. We're gonna open it up, hands come together, press it back, in and out. If you wanna warm up the rest of your body, just tap it out, in and out, in, press. I really want you to push it back to open up through that chest. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, circle to the front. Good. I know, there's no weight here, and we're just getting started, and you're like, ooh, wow, I can really feel those arms. It happens. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't take much. Get them working. Try to relax your shoulders down your back here. Don't let them creep up, little like scarecrow arms. Pull them down. Circle, circle. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Circle back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, shake it off. Woo, roll them out a little bit here. Up toward the ears and back. Good. Still warming them up. Bring it across the body with the right arm and back to the side. Across to the left, center. Cross and center. Good. Really opening up through the back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, let it go. Come all the way down onto your stomach. We don't need those weights quite yet. You're gonna bring your arms out in front of you. And your gaze is gonna come down to the mat. So the entire time I want your gaze down at the mat so your neck and spine stay in a neutral position. Arms reach out in front, take an inhale. Exhale, lift it up. It doesn't have to be high, just a little bit. Lifting the chest. You're gonna feel it in that low back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. Hold it and lower. Up and down. Up and down. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring it out and in. Good. Chest is still slightly lifted. Squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift a little higher. 4, 3, 2, hold up on 1, hold it up, squeeze, 8, 7, get those elbows to touch. I know they're not quite there. We keep pulling them in. 2, 1, exhale, let it go. Quick release in that back, so find a child's pose. Child's pose is such a great way to release like pretty much everything, but definitely through the back, through those shoulders. Inhale, breath. Exhale it out. One more time. Exhale. Shift forward, one more set of those there. So this time we're gonna add on a little bit by lifting the legs as we lift the arms. So take an inhale, hold on the exhale. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lift it up. Everything lifts. Lower down, lift up, down, and up. Again, it's not much, but you're gonna feel it. If the legs are too much, you can keep them on the floor like the first round. Up and down. 4 more. 3, 2, hold up on 1, hold it. Squeeze those shoulder blades together right in the middle of your back. Get those elbows high and tight. And inhale, reach it out. Bring it in and out. Good. Lift the chest. You can drop the feet. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, with control, 2, hold up on 1, squeeze, 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 and exhale, let it go, child's pose. Woo. All right, give that little low back a break here. Let it go, inhale, exhale. All right, coming up for this next move, we're gonna grab your weights, and you can use a little bit of a heavier weight, so you're gonna be working into the chest, which is actually very strong. So grab your weights. If you don't have them at home, you can use water bottles or anything else that's the same weight. You just wanna make sure it's equal in both hands. We're gonna come onto your back, lowering all the way down. Goal posting your arms, so just having them come basically right out of the shoulder, but the elbow can be a little bit below the shoulder. We're gonna start on the left side. So just a single arm chest press. You're gonna press up, coming to center, and bring it back down. Press up and lower, good. Draw in your rib cage, pull your belly button in toward the spine, and as you press up, I want you to think about kind of pressing right over your chest. So the weight starts out to the side, but comes to center over the chest, over the belly. Good, down and press, lower and press. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left arm down. We're gonna move to the right side. The reason that we're doing one side at a time is because it forces you to really build equal strength in both sides and challenge your body, where if you're doing both at the same time, you can kind of compensate. So right side's gonna press up, bring it down, press, and lower. Good. 8 more here for 8, 7, push your low back into the mat, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick break. You might notice it's easier on one side than the other. That's usually because one side's a little bit stronger. So let's get them both together at the same time. You're gonna press up, come to center. Weights can touch or almost touch, and slowly with control, lower back down. Press up and slow and controlled. The weight is gonna wanna make your arm just like flail down to the ground, but I want you to have control. Again, imagine you're moving through that mud nice and slow up, just to slow down. Press and lower. Press. Good. Exhale, up. So good if you're working on your push-ups, building that strength again right here in these chest press. Up and down. For 7, 6, 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring the weights down to center. Open your arms up to the sides. Bring your gaze to one side with your knees just for a quick little break. Opening up through that chest, giving it a stretch. Switch it out. Inhaling back to center. Come all the way up. Still with your weights in hand. For this one, you might want to grab a little bit of a lighter weight. but you can always start with a heavy, and then if you need to drop it, you totally can. So you have two options. You can either hold your weights in your hands the entire time. We're gonna isolate one side at a time to start. If that's uncomfortable for the hand that's gonna be on the mat, you can always just drop down and only use the one weight. So we're gonna be in a full plank doing some narrow arm rows. If the full plank becomes too challenging, modification on your knees, just make sure that you keep it nice and tucked and strong and your gaze stays down at that mat. So starting on the left side, come on up. Again, you can roll the weight off to the side, bring your hand down below your shoulder, core is locked in super tight. Weight is at your side, you're gonna row and hover, pull and hover, good. Right up toward those hips, up and down, up, down, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze, 2, and 1. Slowly lower, switch hands, switch that weight out, row up and down, up and down. You can take your feet out a little wider for a stronger base. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, let it go, quick break. Now we're gonna alternate side to side. So again, if you don't wanna hold the weight, you can still just use one, but you're gonna have to get a little tricky and roll it to yourself. So I'll show you what that'll look like. If you're in your plank, you're gonna row with the left, set it down, roll it to your right hand, and row with the right. Set it, roll it, pull. All right, so choose your layer. I'm gonna grab both weights for this one. Up on the toes, strong core, strong base. Let's go, we're gonna do 16 total. 1, 2, you got this. Halfway there, you are so strong. Squeeze. For 3, 2, and 1, let it go. If you have those lighter weights, grab them now. And actually, if you have no weights, you can totally do this and you're still gonna feel that burn in the back of the arm. So we're gonna take it to the tricep. We just worked into the back, really into those lats. So grab a light weight from tabletop. You're gonna draw the weight to your hip, kick it back and down. Just back and down. Keeping the elbow high, press, up, good. Let's go 8, 7, try to keep your gaze down at the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, lift, pulse. Woo, that burn in the tricep. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, let it go, stretch it out. Woo, it's just 5 pounds, but oh my gosh, that can burn. I sometimes will do that just with 2 pounds, and you will start to see that shape happening. All right, so let's hit the opposite side. Same idea, drive that elbow up toward the sky. Weight comes by your hip. I like to put my thumb on the end of the weight to help support. Kick up to the hip, press and down, press. Shh. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5. I know it burns, keep it high. 3, 2, straight arm, pulse it up, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Ooh, stretch it out. Quick little break on those triceps. You guys are doing so good. You're so strong. All right, we have one more set of those rows, you guys. You got it. Really sculpting into that back. Just a few on each side. Let's start with the right side this time. I like to switch it up when you are doing circuits or sets. If you started with the left on the first side, start with the right on the second. So hop on up, find your layer. We're just gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left side, right into it. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and alternate. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, woo, 3, 2, and 1 on each side. Finish it out, drop it down. Let's grab your light weights again, coming to standing. We're gonna do some standing swimmers. So this is what these are gonna look like. Weights in hand, take a bend in your knees, sit your hips back, down, belly in, chest lifted. This is super important that you have total control. Imagine you're moving through mud, again, because if you start moving too fast, it can be dangerous for your shoulders. So we wanna protect that shoulder. You're gonna lift with control and switch arms. So one to the front, one to the back. Up. Think about like skiing. Up, back, good. Big strokes, slow, controlled. Sit a little lower, hinge forward a little bit more. Just bring that front arm about to the ear at the highest point and back. So you're working your delts, your shoulders, your triceps, your biceps, everything engaged here. Good, back and front. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, last one. Exhale, weights to center. Relax the shoulders for a minute. We're gonna take a reverse fly, big wide row. So from here, keeping that hinge forward, you're gonna open up, almost like a box, so you're trying to carry a big box. So down, open with control. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Good, back. Really squeeze them. You got this. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower those weights, drop them down, roll your shoulders out. Let it go. We have one more exercise. We're gonna be back on the mat, and this is really gonna target those triceps. I know we already got them a little bit with our kickbacks, but you're gonna feel it in those triceps, any of that broad bulge area, down the back, all the way down. Grab one heavy weight or 2 light weights. Knees can be bent. The weight's gonna come straight over your chest, grabbing onto the number side of the ends. You're gonna keep a little bit of a bend in the elbow as you reach the weight overhead. The thing I want you to be careful of is making sure you keep closing those rib cage together. As you lift over, it's gonna wanna spread apart, so pull it in nice and tight to the center. Inhale, and bring it back down. We go up, over, up, and down. Lift up, reach. Good. As you get used to the motion, if you want to add on more weight, you totally can. Over, up, and down. Or if you are just working on building strength here and you want to drop down the weight or even go without a weight and just get used to that range of motion, it's a great way to stretch out through the shoulders. Down and up, reach. Good. It's an awesome way to work those lats with your dumbbells. Lift. And if you ever want to add on, one of my favorite things to do here is to add some core. So why not? Just a little bit. Double leg lift. Lower and up. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Arms overhead, plant your feet. Keep your upper arm right where it is. Bend at the elbow. Allow the weight to come toward your forehead, and exhale, press it up. Lower and lift. Just be careful. Not to let it go too far. Make sure you have control of that weight so you don't knock yourself in the head. Down and up, you got this. And press, good. Little school of crushers. Working the back of the arm, press. Little burnout, you got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, let it go. All right, you guys, I know you are super strong, so I have like a little bonus challenge for you. It's gonna be short and sweet, but I just want you to walk away from this workout being like, holy moly, my arms, my back, everything feels so strong and sculpted right now. So for this last thing, I want you to come to a high plank. Remember when we got warmed up, we were in our high plank doing a shoulder tap? Yeah, remember that? We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna add on a little bit. Just 4 of these. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, push up, press. Yeah, can you give me 4? That's all. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, push up. You got this. Last one. And exhale, let it go. Stretch it out. Nice job. Awesome, you guys. Let's stretch out just a bit here. So bring that arm across the chest. Big inhale, exhale it out. Switch out arms. I know we got a lot into those triceps, so bring the arm up overhead again. Just giving yourself a little pat on the back. Like, yeah, worked so hard. I did it. Let go, switch it out. Big inhale and exhale. If you're feeling it in that chest, come onto your belly. Bring your right arm out to the right side and then roll your hips onto the right. Just really opening through that shoulder and chest. You ready? Switch it out. Inhaling back to center. Bringing your knees together in a tabletop. Bring your palms to face one another, thumbs toward the sky, and then drop your armpits down and your chest down toward the floor. Really stretching out through the back and shoulders. Exhale it out. Exhale, come on up. Give yourself an amazing round